Hello everyone and welcome to the video. My name is Austin, also known as Midwest Rush, and today we're going to take a deep look into Gears 5. We're going to look at the current state of the game, kind of where we've been these last 2 months. We're coming up on Title Update 2. It is Thursday, November 7th. Title Update was originally promised for Wednesday the 6th, but it ended up coming a day later. So the tweet you see here on screen is the coalition stating that it will launch November 7th at roughly 8 a.m. Pacific time. So it is 11:06, 11:07 now Central time. So about an hour and 7 minutes after it should be going live, because it is 9:07 Pacific at the moment. So what we're going to do, I did have a 2 GB update when I turned the game on this morning, but we're going to check real quick now. If I have an update for Gears 5, no updates at the moment. So Gears 5 is good to go. I'm on the current build of Gears 5. So let's load this up. Of a brief history of myself. I've been playing Gears of War since 2006, 2007 era. I used to play with my brother and his good friend. His brother and I were all the same age, and we would play Gears 2-on-2, split screen. We would system link sometimes as well, and that was the earliest memories of Gears that I did have. I remember playing Gears 2 as well, split screening with my brother, until eventually I had my own Xbox, and then my cousin actually ended up moving in with us. We all three had Xboxes by the time Gears 3 came out. And I still have the hard copy of Gears 3 here with me. And then obviously you can see I have the Gears 5 Xbox One X that I did upgrade to for Gears 5. So as you can see here, I have the 8DS controller along with it. So I feel like, you know, being a fan of the franchise for this long, I feel like I have a place to kind of speak about the game in the current state that it is at right now. And we'll kind of dive in to my playtime and kind of see all that stuff. And I've kind of invested my time in, but this is mostly going to be a versus a multiplayer related video. And let's go ahead and dive in. TU2 is supposed to be out right now, but TU2 also came with it a ranked reset. But if we take a look at ranked, usually the ranks reset on Tuesday, I believe, or you get your rewards on Tuesday or Wednesday, but it's now Thursday. The rank reset has not come through. I don't know, to get the Blood Imago, if you have to play a game, but the Blood Imago is not in the game at the moment. As far as the store is concerned, there was supposed to be a Winter Marcus, I believe, and a couple other things coming into the store. All that is currently missing. So as far as I'm concerned, even coming to the menu here, title update 1.5. Like I said, I had a 2 GB update this morning, but as of right now, TU2 is an hour and 11 minutes late. And for, someone who's a fan of the franchise like me and who tries to enjoy the game in the current state that it's in, I was excited today when I woke up. Okay, we're getting TU2, and it was a day late than it was originally supposed to come out, because they said, with complications at the studio and the process and the long process that it takes to get a patch out, 2 weeks, it has to go through the certification process and all this. They said it would come a day late. Okay. When you put this little wiggly here, like roughly 8 a.m. Pacific, like, it could be before, could be after. Right now, like, Coalition, you guys just need some good PR, okay? Like, you guys, this can't, like, looking at my friends list, like, I got 9 people on Xbox and such. I'm the only one on Gears. And right now, let's go ahead and take a look at my stats. So here, I have not played a lot of campaign, escape, or horde. I don't touch escape or horde. And we'll talk about the tour of duty here in a second. But 3 days, 19 hours on versus. Onyx 1 highest rank. I was an Onyx 3/Diamond player in Gears 4. In this game, I haven't had quite the motivation to grind ranked as, I mean, A, they're telling us they're going to reset the ranks, and B, the ranks have been kind of weird and fluky off of launch, which they've talked about in the developer blogs and many people have talked about in previous Gears videos. But I just want to highlight here, I've put a lot of time into Versus. I'm on the Xbox One, you know, Microsoft's flagship console. This game is supposed to be a console seller. It's sold, you know me, I've put more than enough money into this game, and to see that this kind of stuff in the store. I mean, look at this. Like, nobody in the Gears of War 3 days, the Gears of War 2, or nobody who's a fan of Gears wants to buy this stuff. This stuff is not Gears of War. Okay? Like, Terminator characters are insanely annoying to play against in game. It demercifies the Gears experience. As of right now, it still says title update 1.5. You know, it just says, you know, we're granting the character skin for everyone. You know, I'm ready to get my Blood Moon Imago. But here we are, an hour and 15 minutes late, unfortunately. One of my main problems with the current state of the game is just the overall amount of customizable items that you can really have. I mean, Kate has a decent amount of characters. Look at this. Okay, I have 6 available characters for Kate. But if you take a look at something like Marcus, who is a staple in the Gears franchise, he has just Armored Marcus and a Batista variant. Okay, Keegan, no, nothing. I mean, like, there's skins for these characters, the Hive Busters, but you gotta buy them in the store for iron. You know, and that leads me to the Tour of Duty, which these characters, you can see the cog gear. I've pretty much done everything to get the cog gear, but I don't play Horde or Escape. I'm not, you know, I work 2 jobs. I'm an adult at this point, you know. I've grown out of being able to just grind out every mode. You know, in Gears 3, maybe I did have the time to grind out Horde mode and grind out Beast mode, grind out Versus, campaign, everything. But everything worked together in the sense that completing campaign and the previous Gears games gave you skins. But in this game, you don't even get the skins that are featured in the campaign that you play as during the campaign, during completing the process of the campaign. You don't actually unlock those just by beating the campaign. You have to go through the grind of duty, which, let's talk about that. I am at Officer 3, okay? Take a look at what rewards I've gained thus far here in grind of duty, but taking a look at it, these are my objectives here. Taking a look at the medals, I almost have all these complete, and like I said, I've only played Versus. It's almost 4 days played of Versus, and I have yet to complete what is called the basics of the Tour of Duty, and 21% of my medals, week 9 out of 12. Okay, so I have a lot of work to do. Like I said, though, I don't play Horde or Escape. I can't be bothered. All the Versus ones, obviously, I've completed up until the co-op versus AI, because I'm not going to touch it. Arcade, I refuse to touch that as well. And, you know, Pumpkin Ball, I'm not really interested in. So this is where I'm kind of at right now. I've got Scarred JD. That's the best thing out of the grind of duty that I've got so far. You know, all these other things, they kind of just add into the game as they go. Nothing really good here that I've got thus far. So they're almost forcing you kind of like to grind out Horde or Escape. With now I have 3 weeks left in the Tour of Duty in this operation. And I really want this team medal. I really want Winter Armor Dell. You know, there's a couple good things in here. Obviously the Team Rock Nasher. But I'd say about halfway done. Little over halfway, because not even probably, because you need more stars as you go through the Tour of Duty. So I have 3 weeks to kind of get this last minute content. But if you take a look, and we're going to go ahead and launch Gears 4 and Gears 3, but we're going to launch Gears 3 first, because I want people to really understand that this was on the last generation console. Okay, so being here on the Xbox One X, you know, we should be at a better state in the game now than we were during a time like we see here on screen during the Xbox 360. But unfortunately, it feels like during these times of the Xbox 360 that the game developers just almost had a different mindset as far as we're going to sell a full, complete product. We're going to ship that product. And then however many games we sell, great. We bring the community in, and then we focus on our post-launch, which would be DLC for 1,600 Microsoft points, give or take, which was $20 at the most, 15, $10. You know, some of the DLCs for the price of a skin pack right now, we would get multiple maps, characters, everything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna load into Gears of War 3 here, and we're gonna just kind of show you what I was able to unlock. And this isn't even probably everything, because I'm sure I had other skins throughout, you know, on the Xbox 360. I don't think it actually like transfers most of my skins, but see, like they had a couple, you know, ones you could pay for here. But let's actually take a look and see how much the rainbow skin from Gears 3 was. Okay, so $3.99. However, you do get the set. So it was $4 for the weapon skins set. And I mean the esports skins were like $5, 500 iron a piece. So I remember I got this green liquid skin, if you guys remember, was from a Jack in the Box promotion actually. But you can see I have, you know, the flame, all this, you know, the Nashers. Obviously I had the Onyx Nasher for the shotgun kills, which is something that Gears 5 unfortunately doesn't have, is like those grindy challenges to really unlock those cool camos and characters. So look at all these different characters that they had in Gears 3. I mean, they had classic variants, Delta Squads all here. You know, look at the amount of female characters that are displayed here. 1, 2, 2, 3 if you had the DLC. So I mean, you have 3 playable female variants. I mean, I guess you probably had Locust Queen somewhere, but look at this. I got all these extra Locust characters here. I mean, my goodness. Even though the Locust, you don't have a whole lot here. I mean, you had cool things like Thrash Ball skins, and you had Savage Cantus and other limited edition skins that you could earn. But I mean, looking at the war journal, the stats and everything here, I don't actually know what re-up I was able to achieve, but I mean, I didn't even completely unlock everything here in Gears 3. And I played this game quite a lot, obviously. Got all the collectibles in campaign, but look at this ribbon screen. That's just, it's so clean to take a look at here. I mean, you know, almost 1,200 killing sprees. You know, I definitely put some time into Gears of War 3. And this medals page is something that I just love so much about Gears 3. And I think that Gears 5 would really benefit from having something like this instead of the Tour of Duty. I mean, look at this. The star system is still kind of the same. You could continue to stack the medals that you know, would continually get. I mean, look at this. Having this medal and being able to display, you know, I am a Nasher master. You know, all this stuff. There was so many different medals that you know, spanned across the multiple modes in Gears 3. But this was one of those ways where, I mean, look at this. The Onyx MVP medal. I remember rocking this. It was so much more of a pride thing to earn something like this as opposed to, oh, I got this cool execution or cool weapon skin or cool character skin from purchasing it with iron. It's not the same thing, and motivation is not the same. I mean, look at this. Play in 30 Gears events to get the party animal. I mean, even something like that. That's just, I mean, beta tester. I played the Gears 3 beta. So, earn the veteran gear achievement in Gears of War 2. So, I've been around Gears of War for a long time, and I just don't understand how Gears of War 3 could get this right almost a decade ago and really, you know, have their finger on the pulse with Gears 3. Now looking at Gears of War 4, this was the Coalition's debut So, and don't get me wrong, I actually kind of enjoyed grinding Gears of War 4 towards the end of the game's life cycle because I was excited about Gears 5 and I was like, let's play some Gears because I need to obviously get back into the swing of Gears of War. So, as we load up Gears of War 4, the Coalition's debut gear, well, not debut, they did do Ultimate Edition, but this is the game that they really stated they wanted to earn our trust and show them we could make. I'll throw the clip of Node in right here.
Gears 4 versus, we wanted to show the world that we could make a Gears of War game that felt like Gears, but modernized. We went further than that and actually added an entirely new competitive mode and competitive tuning that brought Gears of War into the esports arena.
Say what you will about the saturation of all these different variants, and I know this game was about 3 years old, but that's a lot of variation as far as characters and weapon skin, all of this. I thought this was very, very good, and I think the scrap, being able to build skins with scrap, was motivation to actually grind and do more. So, which is why I'm kind of confused with the way that Gears 5 has went. I mean, if you take a look, all of these different swarm characters. I mean, look at these skins that they were able to make. And you could get this by grinding a whole bunch, scrapping the characters and cards that you didn't want. It was kind of cool because when you got a better character or a better skin, you could go in here. See, I wanted Scourge. I loved playing Scourge in Gears 2 and 3, so I grinded up, deleted all my other cards that weren't Scourge so I could save up and get Scourge. But there's a lot of cool content here that you could just earn simply by playing the game and scrapping what you don't want. I mean, even the War Journal kind of looks, a little bit improved. I made it to kind of this webcam here, re-up 8, almost re-up 9, Gears 4. So I just think, I mean, look at this credit system that they kind of did with Gears 4. I like this because you could get packs. I mean, as far as the store was concerned, you had Aaron Griffin that was a little overpriced. But as far as this other stuff, yeah, sure, you could pay to win, but the RNG aspect, like Node Zero said, you could avoid it by playing the game. But look, even the skin sets for the esports, $8 to $10. That would get you a Lancer and a Nasher with the chrome steel instead of a team logo. I mean, it's just not the same. So, you get an elite pack. This was cool. You play enough games. Yeah, let's open this elite pack. This is way more than Gears 5 has any to offer right now, and it's unfortunate. But look, I can reveal these cards. Okay. Oh, look, that Lancer skin's pretty cool. One of the more cooler ones as far as what's off to be offered in Gears 5. But some of this stuff, okay, I can scrap some of this other stuff and get what I do. I can go to my inventory, take a look at all the emblems, all my skins. I mean, the bounties was a really cool thing too, because I used to play a lot of King of the Hill, so I'd always equip this King of the Hill score 2 bounty, get more XP. I mean, it's just Gears 5 right now, and we're going to take a look. Let's see if TU2 is live now that we've reached about 9:30 a.m. Pacific. Coalition did say they were dropping the update at 8 a.m. Pacific. It is now 9:30 a.m. Pacific, and 90 minutes after they said they were going to release Title Update 2. Obviously, like I said, we had a 2 GB update this morning, but nothing really changed within the game as far as visually. I haven't tried playing yet because I was under the impression that the rank reset was coming with Title Update 2, and the ranks are not reset. So we're going to load into Gears 5 one last time here. There was no update that we've been prompted with just yet, but we're going to take a look. Is there any Blood Moon Imago? Is there any, rank reset at the moment? I just think Coalition, if they say something, they need to execute. You know, if they say they're going to release Title Update 2 Wednesday, it needs to come out Wednesday. But then, sorry, we had to delay it today. That's fine too. But the time that you put on social media that you're going to release the update, there's going to be a portion of your community that's hardcore enough that's going to be waiting for that update. And that was me. 15 minutes before the time, I got the update, downloaded it. But what I don't understand here is nothing that was described in the update has taken effect. The ranks are still here, the old ranks. Pumpkin Ball's still here. No, Golden Gun's not in the game. There's no Blood Moon Imago yet. So it's just like they continue to just underwhelm me. I mean, customization, you just saw all those different characters. Some of these, I don't even have the option to get multiple skins. It's just what you see is what you get. I have a Foz variant. I have a couple different variants of you know, I have Gilded Scion from Gears 4. But I'm not going to spend 500 iron to get these characters. I've started working on my Warden totem, but we showed you with the COG gear, like, I'm not going to spend 500 iron to get something that looks like a Carmine. I want one of the Carmines in the game, and I don't want to have to pay for it either. It's a big problem with the game, and BGZ said it well. You have to fight for every piece of content. I mean, decent amount of Lancer skins, yeah, but nothing like what I saw Gears 4 and Gears 3. No, I bought the Chrome Steel Nasher. I'm a supporter of the esports scene, and I have I have the 8-pack. Oh, I bought the Gears 5 Xbox One X, but I put over $600 into this game at this point, and that's way more than the Coalition has given back. So, hopefully we get TU2 a little bit, as we see exclusive, probably looking for TU2 as well, but we'll see what happens, guys. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed covering just a little bit of Gears 5 today. I'm going to be uploading many more videos in the future, so make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys thought of the video and what you guys are currently playing, if it's Gears 5 or if it's a different game. Let me know if you guys are excited to get the Blood Moon Imago, because I'm pretty excited to get a new character to play around with in Gears 5. But until next time, guys, my name is Austin, aka Midwest Rush. I'll see you in the next video. Hope you guys have a good day. So, just as I'm about to start exporting this video and get it uploaded before the release of Title Update 2 fully, about 1 p.m. Central, the Coalition Studio tweets out, the planned ranked season reset and ranked improvements deployment coming with Title Update 2 today has been moved to Wednesday, November 13th. We want to make sure we get these changes right, so we're taking a little more time to make further refinements. Multiplayer design director Ryan Cleveland responds to a comment of LOL oof. He says, we're not happy about it either, but we really wanted to make sure it went out right. You guys were supposed to have it out right 2 months ago. You've had 2 months to refine the system. You have had 2 months to make further refinements to the system. And then you guys announce, oh, it's coming with Title Update 2. We're going to reset your ranks after the only rewards we've given you is a Breaker Mace skin for grinding our broken ranked playlist and sticking with our game that some people paid $60 to $500 like me who has the console. 2 months, my investment has not gotten me anywhere grinding ranked in this. A Breaker Mace skin. And now we have to wait another week for the ranked reset. I mean, look at this. 216 replies, 247 likes. The Coalition, you guys are on a downward spiral. You're on a patch of ice, and you need to hold on for dear life. You need to start sending good PR your way, because this is bad. I mean, let's take a look at some of these comments. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm getting fed up. I'm not surprised. Still no explanation on why we didn't get the Marcus skin. I'm moving on to the Outer Worlds. That's a good point. Because, in my opinion, we should be getting Blood Moon Imago and Winter Marcus. If you ask me, we should be getting both of those skins. We should be getting a Cog and a Swarm skin. At this point, we should be getting another skin. It's delayed another week. Throw us another skin. You need to give us the Gears 2 Curb Stomp, and you need to give us that Marcus skin. Otherwise, this Xbox One X may be getting lit on fire or thrown out the window of my apartment. I would complain, but I won't, since this game is truly in a beta stage. I'm ready for the official launch in December. You know, that's what it feels like, because we're at, what, week 9 of 12 of Operation 1? I mean, Operation 2 is basically their attempt at launching for the holidays and for Christmas. Let's be honest. This game was shipped way too early. Way too early. Way too early. I like this one. I had to like, obviously, the GTA meme. But let's be quite honest with ourselves now. This update, this title update 2 is not, it's not as much as they think it. And let's see, they said, where did they say it? GGZ pointed this out. He said they talked about how, like, title update 1.5, after the long list of fixes after we added, look at this, they hype up all this about how their ranking system, their ranked improvement. They'll take this out of the patch notes. All you really got in the patch notes is, oh cool, golden gun, and I get boost and double stars. They released a podcast episode. They have some supply content that, I mean, look at the skins and marks and banners. Everyone's talked about this. Nobody wants that. This Marcus skin they want to sell for $10. You know, yeah, they took the Gears 2 Curb Stomp out. Great. Oh yeah, no longer be in the store next week. Stay tuned. Not, oh yeah, we're gonna give it to you. I mean, I'm live on my client, right, on my game right now. The store hasn't even updated, and it's 1 o'clock Central patch day. Pitiful. I don't want to be negative at this point, but this is, you release the update, but you don't change anything in game. It doesn't count. 1 o'clock. I'm gonna show you. So this is the live in-game client. 1:04 p.m. Central Standard Time in America, which is 3 hours after 8 a.m. Pacific, when the coalition said the update would be out. Store's not updated. Obviously, the ranks aren't reset because they delayed that a week. I mean, proof is in the pudding. I mean, don't say you put out the update, but if you go to the news section of the game, it still says title update 1.5. I don't have anything else to say at this. Yeah, you have all these great changes, sure, the flashbangs and the shot and all that, but if rank's not fixed, this game is not playable. You guys really had to land that. Anyways, guys, I had to add that part to the video because it just so happened right before I am going to upload it and export it. This happened. So at least we'll get our Blood Moon Imago, they said, at 1:30 Central, 11:30 Pacific, but we'll see if that comes on time. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. Much more to come from me and my channel. Thanks for tuning in. If you've watched this long, make sure to drop a like and a comment. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.